All right. Lesson 13 is dealing with not just multiplying fractions by whole numbers, but multiplying fractions by fractions. All right, we did that just a little bit in some of our review for the ACT Aspire. So it's just what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do it two ways, modeling and with our number expressions. All right, so taking a look at this first one. Jan has 4 pans of crispy rice treats. She sends half of the pans to school with her children. How many pans of crispy rice treats does Jan send to school? Does this question have to do with a fraction by a fraction? This one is bringing back that knowledge that we learned last week. So we're remembering how to multiply a whole number by a fraction. All right, so if we have 4 pans of brownies and she sends half of those pans to school, what are we doing? What is our number expression going to look like? All right, Michael.
4 times 1/2.
All right, let's think about that again. Now, I know a lot of times it won't matter what order we put it in, but I just said that she is sending half of those pans. Half of those pans. Haley.
1/2 times 4.
1/2 times 4. All right, if we are sending half of the pans, and of means multiply, then we are sending half of 4, which is 1/2 times 4. All right, Tiana, how else can I set this up? What's my next step?
1 multiply 4 over 0.
Okay, and we've said this before. Let's not say 1 multiply 4. Let's say 1, what's that word that starts with a T? That means the same thing as multiply. 1 times 4. 1 times 4, what? All right, what does this line also mean? Divide. So this is 1 times 4 divided by 2. And 1 times 4 is what?
4.
Divided by 2. And 4 divided by 2 is what?
2.
So how many pans did she send to school with her children?
2.
Is she an awesome mom or what? Because she sent 2 pans of crispy rice treats to school with her children. Only 2? All right, Rose says she's not very nice. Tiana, question. If you know that half of 4 is 2, then good. You have learned some math. Okay, you can look at it. You can draw a picture. What fraction would be 1 pan of brownies? 1/4. Okay, so we can look at this picture. This is, we always start off with a super easy problem. 1/4 would be 1 pan. 2/4 would be 2 pans or 1/2. 3/4 would be 3 pans, and 4/4 would be 4 pans, all of the pans. Michael, question.
Why couldn't it be 4 pans? Because that's what it says at first. Oh, 1/2.
No, it's 4, it's 1/2. She says half of the pans. Half of pans. And there are 4 pans. Does that make sense? Austin. Can we simplify this before we solve it?
Yes.
All right. 4 divided by 2 is what?
2.
So either way, you're going to get your 2. Do I care how you get to that answer? No. What do I care about? That you get the answer, yes. That you show your work. Absolutely. All right, let's take a look at your next problem. Jan has 1/3 pan of crispy rice treats. Does she have a whole pan?
No.
No, she's only got 1/3 of a pan. She sends half of the treats to school with her children. So she sends half of what?
1/3.
What, Tiana?
1/3.
How did you get 1/3? Well, but it says half of the treats. How did you know that the treats was equal to 1/3?
Because she said it's 1/3 pink. We all
All right, so in the beginning part of our problem, we have 1/3 pan of treats. And then it says that she sent half of the treats to school. All right, it's getting close to lunchtime. Let's think about let's visualize this one. Love to visualize food right around lunchtime. All right, close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Your mom has a delicious, sweet pan of crispy rice treats, but you guys have had them for a little bit, so they're already almost gone. And you've only got 1/3 of that pan left. She sends half of that third to school with you. Okay, let's open our eyes. I want to model this. I want to show it. So, Kiara, how can I model this problem? Does she have 3 whole pans? Right. So she's got less than 1 pan, which means that I can draw my pan. How much does she have in this pan?
1/3.
She's got 1/3. So I'm going to separate or divide my pan up into thirds. And I'm going to color one of them. They're chocolate. Or licorice flavored, rather. Okay. Yeah, now it's not good anymore. All right, so she's got 1/3 pan of crispy rice treats, and she sends half of that to school. How can I model that she is sending half of those, and then to figure out how much that half is? Brooklyn? Very good. So I can now take my pencil or my pen, and I can divide this whole pan into half. But I'm only focused on the amount that she has. So I'm going to take my crayon, and I'm going to use a different color, and I'm now going to shade in the 1/2 of that third. How much, or how many I say brownies, y'all know how much I love brownies. All right, how many of these crispy rice treats did she send to school? Look at our model. How many did she send to school? Amaya. How on earth did you get 1/6 when she only had 1/3 to begin with? Kiara? Okay. Do y'all remember that with fractions we say whatever you do to one end, you do to the other, whatever you do to one, you do to the other? Well, if I started off with 1/3, even though this is all she has, I am still pretending like there were all those other sections there. So she is correct. We have 1/6 here, one section out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections total. This is how we would do the model. All right, so on your notes, I want you guys to make sure that you are demonstrating this model. We have 1/3, and then we have half, and then this section is equal to 1/6. This is 1 out of 6. You want to put your hand down and finish writing down the model. So now looking at the expression, we still have 1/2 of 1/3. Why don't I have 1/3 of half? Okay, we're not paying attention or we're just staring at me blankly. Alright, so no volunteers, we only got 3 volunteers here. Why is it 1/2 of 1/3 and not 1/3 of 1/2? Brandy. Very good, Brandy. So she has 1/3 of the pan of brownies, and she sends half of the. I keep going back to brownies. 1/3 of the treats, and she sends half of the treats to school. So half of 1/3, which is 1/2 times 1/3, and 1 times 1 is 1. Only 3 people knew that. 2 times 3 is what? 6. So you can see with our number expression that we would get the same answer as with our model. Jan has 1/3 a pan of crispy rice treats. She sends 1/4 of the treats to school with her children. What fraction of a pan does she send to school? So again, just like the other problem, we have a pan of treats. Model it out. And she has, in fact, not a whole pan, but 1/3 of a pan. So I've divided it into 3 sections. And now I'm coloring in the 1/3 that she has. But she's getting a little stingy with her treats now. And she's only sending 1/4 of the treats to school with the children. So how would I show that she is sending 1/4 of those treats? Danya?
I thought they were trying to cut it to
Horizontal. Okay, well, we want to do the opposite of what we already have. So we've already got horizontal lines, and I want to do the opposite of horizontal, which would be vertical. So I want to show the 4. So how many vertical lines would I need to draw? Haley? 3 vertical lines. So we're going to draw a vertical line down the middle, and then we're going to half that one and half that one. And now I've got 4 equal sections. So if this yellow part, this shaded yellow, is 1/3, and then we have, let's take our crayon, and we'll do purple and yellow. All right, and we're going to show 1/4. All right, and in reality, if you guys wanted to, just to kind of visualize it a little bit better, this purple is showing 1/4. So the purple shaded is 1/4, The yellow shaded is 1/3. How many of these sections are both purple and yellow? Only one section here is both purple and yellow. So that's the answer to the question. How many treats does she send to school?
112.
1, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1/12 is what she sends to school. Make sure you are focused on your work, showing the modeling. Cameron. We'll deal with that in a minute. What would our number expression look like for this same problem? Gabe. All right, why 1/4 times 1/3? Okay, so you're saying 1/4 of 1/3, but why 1/4 of 1/3 and not 1/3 of 1/4? Okay, so she sent 1/4 of the 1/3 that she had. So 1 times 1 is what?
1.
Only 2 people knew that. 4 times 3 is what?
12.
So again, you can see that with our number expression, we get the same answer as we did with our model. Why is it important to do this model when this number expression is so stinking easy to solve? Why am I wasting time with these models? Cameron. Okay, I like that he said it's checking. It gives you more detail. Does it allow you to visualize what the problem is actually saying? Okay, so you can visualize it a little bit better. There is one more reason that we practice these modeling parts. Okay? To give you another way to do it, yes. There's another reason. Brian? Show your work. Haley?
To help the students that are having trouble.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I didn't even think about that. There's still one more. What are you going to be taking in about 30 days or so? ACT Aspire. Guys, modeling is a big component of that ACT Aspire. You might not have to solve a problem this way right now, but if it says to model or to look at this model and see what's going on, now you can look at a model and you can see how it shows multiplying or multiplying by fractions. All right, let's take a look at the next problem, and then we're going to end up doing our problem set. A sales lot is filled with vehicles for sale. 1/3 of the vehicles are pickup trucks. 1/3 of the trucks are white. What fraction of all of the vehicles are white pickup trucks? How can I model this problem? How can I model it? Tiana? So we draw a model. I like boxes because fractions are easy on boxes. All right, and you told me to model it and show 1/3. So then I'm going to divide my box into 3 equal sections. Well, we're good to that. We're going to show 1/3 first because all of these guys right here are what? The what? They're pickup trucks. Look at this. Tiana is on a roll today. 1/3 of the vehicles are pickup trucks. So this right here, this purple shaded area, are all the pickup trucks. This is 1/3. 1/3 are pickup trucks. All right, now it says 1/3 of the trucks are white. What am I going to do now to figure out how many white trucks there are? Caden. Okay, well, I want to show 1/3 of the pickup trucks. So how can I show that with my model? Fiona, not sure. Cameron? Okay, what do you mean shade in the space of 1/3? I've already shaded in the space of 1/3. Right. So how can I model that? Brian? I need to draw 2 vertical lines because that's the opposite of my horizontal lines, and now my pickup trucks are divided into how many sections? 3 sections. I've got 1/3 here, this 1/3, I've got another third here, and another third here. So if 1/3 of the trucks are white, then I'm going to shade in this 1/3, and then how many, what fraction of the vehicles are white pickup trucks? What fraction are white pickup trucks? Brandy? No, we're dealing only with the purple are the pickup trucks, the yellow are the white. So what are white pickup trucks?
1/9. 1/9 of you have one that are both yellow and pink.
Right, we're looking for the box that has both yellow and purple, or yellow and pink, whatever you see with your eyes. And so we have 1/9. 1/9. 1 is shaded in out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our number expression would be what?
1/3 of 1/3.
Okay, 1/3 of 1/3, which is the same as what?
1/3 times 1/3.
1/3 times 1/3. And 1/3 times 1/3 is
1/9.
1/9. So again, our number expression matches our model.